Libra, what it do? Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a reading for the week of February 15th through the 21st. Thank you for joining me here, Libra. I'm going to get straight into it this week, so let's go for it. Underneath the deck, we have the Hierophant. Okay, so this week is likely about something that you believe in, something that you have believed in. We'll get more as we go forward, but possibly a value system. If you're dealing with a person, possibly higher levels of commitment coming in for you. This could also be about education, anything like that. Regardless of what it is, it really talks or speaks to a deeper sense of connection with whatever your higher power is. So a deeper sense of connection with source that pulls you into union with X, right? So if this is about partnership, relationship, deeper level of commitment, that sort of thing, generally that is something that happens at a higher level. If you look at like the traditional Rider-Waite Lovers card, which I don't see here, but you see like, I mean, even if in the sense of love, right? Cupid's arrow, right? There's something divine that brings two people together, right? Same with like an education, anything like that. So I do see some sort of value system, values, higher levels of commitment, that sort of thing. And you can see in this card, this person is sort of meditating, but there's access to this light that's coming in from above. So access to a higher power, okay? This looks really good, Libra. Let's get into it. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles showing up as you in this situation. So you may have been working on your routine recently. If not, this is a call to do that a little bit more. The Knight of Pentacles it takes action, right? But this is like very slow action. It's not anything that moves at pace or anywhere near fast. And for a lot of people, it can be, a lot of people can give up on this energy. But I do see you taking consistent action. This is more about really aligning with your habits, your hobbies, things that really come day in and day out that, you really only notice after 2 or 3 weeks of consistent X that things start to happen, right? So whether that has to do with like working out, or it can be the littlest thing like getting up every day and making your bed, right? You won't really notice the influence immediately, but if it's something that you can pull into your routine, it can kind of help string your days along and help you out. The situation has to do with temperance, so you might be dealing with a Sagittarius person. If not, or even if you are, this situation has to do with balance. I feel like you may have, and I mean, I don't necessarily see this with the Knight of Pentacles. You could be just pulling yourself into a time where you're realizing that if you want to get what you desire, if you want to have higher levels of communication with your higher self, to really align with your values, there's more of a day-to-day action that needs to take place. And in order to have access to that, you have to stay away from the extremes, okay? So there is a balance. You are the card of balance, and this Sagittarian temperance energy also speaks to balance. This is alchemical balance. So emotions and passion, right? Love and intensity. There are these extremes that we can live on. Sadness and happiness, right? How do we find the middle way? And how do we stay center without dipping too high in either direction? Basically, how do we stay off the roller coaster is the situation here. There's an opportunity for some sort of reconciliation. You may be dealing with somebody from your past here. This could be a person, so this could be like a childhood friend or somebody that you know from deep in the past. It doesn't have to be. This could also just be somebody that you have maybe had some sort of falling out with, somebody that you need to give an apology to, or somebody that's coming back to you with an apology. Be careful. I do see apology here. Do be careful in terms of apologies. So first of all, the idea of like saying sorry versus saying I apologize for X. You know, when you move into apologies, it's really about really naming your part in a situation and then letting the rest go. And when it comes to expecting an apology, don't. There's an energy of selfishness in expecting somebody to apologize for you. Oftentimes the answers that we need are with God. And if we can reconcile with our higher selves, then we don't need reconciliation from other people. It is good to hear, and I do see it coming. Because this is an opportunity, this may be an apology that you have to offer. So when you go through your day and you're thinking about things, if you can write down in your journal, like what's the good I did and what's the bad I did, ask God to, you know, as you think about the bad, as you think about your part and the things that you've done, ask if, you know, if an apology needs to be made, that you get help from that, with that from a higher power. The universe is working on this devil energy. So you may have been obsessing about something. The devil card also speaks to addictions. And these addictions could be anything. Addictions of the flesh, addictions, you know, in the normal sense of the word that we typically think about, food, anything like that. So the universe is working on that. What that tells me is that you can ask for help in any sort of situation that's going on, but the onus is still on you to fix that situation, okay? What you don't see coming is a new beginning. So you may have given up on something. I'm getting the sense that you've given up on something, Libra, that you're sort of just like, you know, I don't need it anymore, or, you know, and I get the sense that this is something that maybe a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks ago, you were really hoping for a new beginning to take place. And you've sort of given away that energy. That's where I feel like, I think you were obsessing about a new beginning coming, and the universe is now working on, once you've cleared that obsession, you've made room for this new beginning to come in. It was never going to come in if you were obsessing about it. So I'm just getting the energy that whatever you've been wishing and hoping for and praying for is actually coming for you. But you've had to let something go to clear the energy for the new thing to come in. And I see the 9 of Cups in your near future. So there's definitely an energy of your dreams and your wishes being fulfilled. Maybe it's not what you thought it was going to be in the beginning. If this has to do with like a person, maybe you thought that a specific person was coming in, but your prayers are being answered with another person or another energy, a specific job where another opportunity comes in, that sort of thing. I do see the Page of Cups in the recent past. So you may have dreamed about something, or, you know, pages are messengers of the decks. You may have received a message from somebody, perhaps somebody that re-instilled the ability to help you dream. But the Pages of Cups tend to be a romantic offer. So that means something to some of you. To others, the Page of Cups can just mean an offer in general. So a message of love, perhaps, also a message of whatever you've been dreaming of. So again, like if this has to do with like a job, maybe you got an email from a recruiter or a LinkedIn message, or maybe a friend said, hey, you may want to think about thinking about my job. Or my place of employment. Moreover, like the Page of Cups energy has to do with like, you know, we have influences from other people, so other people help gratify us and bring different things in our direction. But the Page of Cups opens up the ability for you to dream in a new way. I definitely see that for you, Libra. We see the Queen of Cups in the you in this situation. So you're showing up as being open, being very receptive to love, And love can come in many different forms. So there's romantic love, obviously, which a lot of you generally are here for, but also there are also different types of love. And what I see with this love is that it is more, it's going to feel different. I do see one. I see one wand in this deck, and it's actually right in front of you. And it's interesting that I see this wand here. I see the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Traditionally, two queens in a deck means some sort of rivalry, but without a king here, that's not what I necessarily see. And I see these both as you. So I see a mix with this temperance energy. I really see you staying center, and that's what true love is. That's what true compassion is, to be able to balance love and passion to make something happen in the middle. Okay. Hopes and fears, I see the Tower for you and your hopes and fears. So I just see this as an energy of shattering illusion. I feel like you're wanting that. I feel like you're wanting to, you know, as you move out of this energy of whatever you've been going through, I feel that you've moved on from the heart of whatever you've been going through, the part that was super painful. I see you really hoping for clarity in a situation, and I do see that coming for you. The outcome has to do with the Ten of Pentacles. So abundance, lots of abundance coming in for you. This can be financial for sure. This could also be in terms of a job. Something new is happening. You don't see it coming. This could also be in terms of relationship. If you are dealing with a situation in the past, make sure that thing is cleared up. So don't go into it without making sure you've healed your heart. And I don't see the healing energy here, so I feel like you may have already. But if you haven't, make sure you clear that up. There's a warning here. Everything looks good, right? There's a warning here to make sure everything's cleared up so that you're not causing any tower moments in your life. Okay, let's get some advice for you, Libra, from the Moonology Oracle deck. This guy wants to come out. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo, okay? So the new moon just passed. Something probably happened over the last week. Timing is now. Something probably happened over the last week, which helped to instill your confidence. And it's probably unrelated to whatever it is you've been going through on a general level, but probably very related, if that makes any sense. So if you haven't been feeling confident, just get back to some sort of routine that helps you instill your confidence, helps you move into the confident being that you can be and that you are. And excuse me, that's all I have for you, Libra. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one.